So I want to talk about demon possession. Are you possessed? Is there a demon inside of you? We're going to talk about it. I'm going to share a little story about how I was possessed by a demon, so you don't want to miss out. And hit the subscribe button if you're new here. This channel is all about helping you stay sober, stay sane in these wild times through Jesus Christ. Okay? And I was an addict my whole life. And when I was possessed by a demon, so what happened was I got blacked out drunk. I was in my 20s. I was about 24 and I was starting to get drunk every night. So I was definitely possessed by the demon alcohol. And they call alcohol spirits for a reason. There's a lot of demonic spirits in alcohol, especially if you have any uh, pre propensity to attract darkness. Let's say, I mean, I grew up listening to heavy metal bands like Slayer, King Diamond. The darker, the better. And I was masturbating and had a lot of fantasies and a lot of anger. I was picked on at school by the bullies. So in my 20s, I was dating an older woman. She was 20 years older than me, and I was getting drunk every night, and I wasn't talking to my parents. So on top of the anger from drinking so much, I was upset at myself that I was getting drunk every night. I was also upset that I was ignoring my parents. I was giving them the silent treatment, which was my only way to get back my power, gain back my power. I learned how to uh, withhold love, was one of my weapons against my parents growing up. I was like, well, I'll just give them the silent treatment. So I was going through one of those silent treatments that was like 2 years long. And I'm dating this older woman. I'm getting drunk every night. And I'm confused about this older woman. I'm like, I don't know if she's actually my girlfriend or a surrogate mother. She had kids my age. So it was really tripping me out. And it was my first real relationship. So I didn't want to blow it. Anyways, it seemed like we weren't doing anything. We weren't going out, and I was young, and she just wanted to stay home and read her book every night. She worked hard. So um, when she got home, she just wanted to read. So, I came home one night and I was drunk, and I was like, "Let's go for a walk," and she's like, "No, I don't want to." And I got really angry, and all of a sudden, I kind of attacked her, and I don't want to get too descriptive here. Um, and I didn't hurt her that bad, okay? But I'm not condoning violence at all, and I'm sorry I was in that situation. But what happened was I blacked out, and I went through this Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing where one minute I was crying, okay, and that was me, that was Eric. But then I went into something else. There was something inside of me that wasn't me because the thoughts were different, and the thoughts were very, very wicked, very evil. Like I got excited knowing that I could take her life. And I knew that wasn't my thinking. Like there was fully a demon driving the car at that point. And then I'd snap out of it and start crying again. And then those thoughts came back in. I could end her life. And it felt like a thought of something that was a huge, dark, evil creature. Like it wasn't even human. It was just like I could take this little human out. And I got excited. And then I snapped back to me and I started crying again. And I did that like 3 times. And then she finally ran out of the house. And that was it. So later on in life, when I got sober, I started reading Derek Prince, and he's talking about um, casting out demons. A whole book on casting out demons and how demons are named different things. They're named after moods. They're moods, temperaments, like demon of anger, demon of rage, demon of lust, demon of perversion. So they have different names, and there's thousands of them. And in fact, there's a book on Amazon, a glossary of demons. Okay. So there are so many different demons. Now, how do you know if you have a demon inside of you? Well, first of all, everyone's different and everyone has different demons if they do in fact have demons. I'm an addict, and I'm my thing is towards, sex right now. Um and I don't want to be that way. I don't want to be a slimy old man, dirty old man, but I do have a demon of perversion. And that means I've been playing with myself since I was 8, and my dad was a pervert because I know I found him with a stack of Playboys in his office. But um when you feed the demons, if you are doing perverted stuff month after month, then you're going to feed it. It's going to get bigger. And the other one is rage and anger, demon of anger. You have a demon. Sorry, I'm all over the place. My cat's out in the yard, my dog's out in the yard. I don't want them to mingle. um if you feed these feelings, these thoughts, and they feel dirty, or you get excited about anger, you get excited about violence, you get excited about seeing people get hurt, you get excited about dirtiness, you know like, I got to the point where I was like liking body odor and stuff, and I'm just like, what is this? Why am I liking filth? Why am I liking dirty stuff? It was arousing me. And normal people don't have that. That's why people that they become sex addicts, they they want really kinky stuff, and you're just like, what the heck are they doing that for? It's because they have a sexual demon, and they've been feeding it over the years, and now they can't get high or excited unless the perversion is so far up there, through the roof. So that's one way you can tell if you have a demon of perversion or lust or kinkiness. There's also a demon of effeminism. Now, this one is controversial because I don't want to get in trouble talking about homosexuality and stuff, bisexual. There's this huge movement going on right now with the LGBTQ community. That's fine. They can do what they want. But there's a lot of people that are experimenting by being bisexual, or they're cross-dressing. um I was starting to get into that a little myself, like wearing women's socks and stuff, and um while masturbating and shaving my legs, and I'm like, what is this? And it was getting more intense over the years. And finally I read Derek Prince's book, and he talked about he helped a man who had the demon of effeminism. And that means that you get turned on by, being girly or cross dressing. And it's gotten to the point where, people want to remove their genitals. You can do what you want. That's fine. But for me, it was just a advanced form of a demon of perversion, demon of effeminism. So I would look into it because everyone's got different demons. And you feed them by getting angry, overly angry. I have like these bouts of anger where I want to take people's heads off, and I'm like, what is this? It's like, well, it's demon of anger. I've been feeding the demon of anger for years, and it's gotten to the point where it's so big that I get pissed off over the littlest things. I'm a control freak. If I see a piece of lint on the ground and on our floor, I'm just like, what is this? Why is this place trashed? So, anyways, I know I'm rambling. I'll talk about this in detail later. But if you want to expel your demons, fasting is a great way. And I'll leave the 9 steps to expel demons below this video. Thank you for watching, and God bless.